barbecues, and it's been awesome. I've learned a lot of things from you guys, but one thing I did learn is to have that to go get it. The mentoring from Miss Lisa and the Habitat family. Without you guys, I couldn't have did it. It was a long process and it was hard. But it built me up to where now, this smile is genuine and true. Every day that I get up and I look at my home, I think about that chandelier. When I look at it, I think about you. I think about it, and how they say, you know, you can do it. All those encouraging words started a new start for me and my family. And for that, I'm so grateful. I appreciate everything y'all did for me. And I'm going to pass that on to the next generation and the next generation. And when I see Habitat commercials, I smile. Because I know that there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So for Habitat, Miss Lisa, and everybody who stood behind me and cheerleaded me on, thank you so much, because you just didn't change my life. You changed my children's life, my grandchild's life, and therefore we're gonna keep on doing the right thing, because it makes me want to do the right thing. I smile every day, and they be like, "You smiling?" Yes, I'm smiling because I have been truly blessed. So thank you very much, and life is good. It's really good. I mean, I got promoted, so you're saying you're smiling all the time. It helped. So thank you for inviting me out to a good old breakfast, and again, know that my family really do appreciate it. It's really doing a lot for us, and then every day is a new day, and we're enjoying it. Come by and do the barbecue, Miss Lou.
Share a little bit about, from Westminster's perspective, we've been involved with Habitat for over 22 years now, and Margie Hill, sitting over there with us, was part of our very first bill and got, as she mentioned, herself hooked on Habitat. And so I think, you know, we can all say that as a church, we're very intentional in declaring that ministry is an essential part of being a Christian. And our church is committed to many congregational mission projects, from soup kitchens to Meals on Wheels to helping house homeless families through aid, as well as going internationally with mission trips to the Dominican Republic and in Malawi, Africa. We realize that working with congregations and organizations is essential in doing God's work. We are so much stronger and more able to do God's work when we combine our talents and our resources. And Habitat is probably one of the best examples of how when we combine our resources, it really can help us do God's work together. Working together also profoundly changes the way that we view mission. It enables our people to do more than just give money and come to church on Sunday and put an offering in the plate. It is one thing to talk about our money going to Habitat, but it's very different to have the experience of using a hammer. And trust me, I got a hammering lesson. So, putting up the trusses, installing installation, painting walls, or laying sod and planting flowers, as Sandra said. We're doing that beside our fellow brothers and sisters in Christ, and that's an experience that you can't put into words. Working with each other also creates a connection and a feeling, in some senses, that we are not just providing resources, but we are there. We are actually enabling the hands of Christ to be a part of what Habitat is doing. This truly gives us a sense of partnership with Habitat, and we can see firsthand how those resources are being put to good use. The long-term partnership has been extremely positive for our church. We can see through the years what we have been a part of and how we have helped in an ongoing way. We see the lives of families that are changed, and we see communities that are strengthened. All of this enables us to see at a very different level what we are doing when we are not just writing a check. We see that our faith is lived out together, and the experience of building a home helps us see firsthand that service to others really changes people and makes all of us more grateful for God's blessings. It gives purpose to our human existence and our calling as Christians. We are grateful for the opportunity to build and partner with Habitat, and we are really grateful to meet wonderful homeowners like Sandra, and we look forward to future builds with Habitat.
Good morning, everyone. first got into Habitat working through school, I went to charter school, and every senior had to pick a senior project. They had to have something with a learning shred, something that showed that they could build character. And I think Habitat did a little bit more than build character. For me, it was a life-changing event. When I went there, I had no idea what I was getting into. I thought it was just another school project that I would put hours into and then forget about it later on after I graduated. But I couldn't have been more wrong. When I first got to the job site, I had no idea what to do. But the people there, all the other volunteers who had been there before me for some of them years, a lot of them years, they really, really helped. And all that I learned, it wasn't so much building the houses, it was the people. The people made it worth it. I might have learned how to swing a hammer. I might have learned how to put up a wall. I might have learned that you might want to pay attention when you're swinging that hammer because you might smash your thumb or 12 times. But I learned it's not so much what you get out of it, it's what you put in, what you give others. And it had such a profound effect on me that I've decided to actually go to college to learn how to build houses. And I don't know if maybe I'll go back and work for Habitat, or maybe I'll just work for a construction firm. But either way, the feeling that you put someone in a home, that you've given them that hope and put a drive in them, it's the best feeling in the world to have. So I just wanted to thank Habitat for all